Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I want to quickly show you how you can delete some snapshots. What I do for backups is I take EBS snapshot backups, and they're taken every night, and then they get tagged with this delete on tag, which is basically a date. So that's 2022-11, which is January. So I've added that filter because that's the one I want to show you. And as you can see, there's on this filter of that date, filter by that date, we have 8 snapshots, and I want to delete them all. So if I come back to the server, I've written a quick bash script. That's the server. I called the script delete snap. Basically, there are some dependencies. You need to have JQ for this script to work, and you need to have the right permission. You need to give the right permission to the instance that is running the script. I'm using a Jenkins server that we have that runs a whole bunch of jobs, and there's 2 ways you can authenticate with AWS. One is using the key and shared secret in your home directory .aws.credentials file. I don't recommend that. You should always use IAM roles to give permissions, but if you have any questions, you can check out my other videos on how to give an instance permission using an IAM role. Let's quickly dive into the script. So this block here just checks if you're passing the right params. So the way you use the script is just type in the name of the script and pass one string param with wildcarded string param, basically, to whatever wildcards are accepted by AWS CLI will be used. So this command, if you pass that date with a wildcard on day, so that's the year, month, and day. So I've wildcarded the day, so any day in that month will be matched. So it'll delete all the snapshots that are due to be deleted on that day. Now you can modify the script very quickly to match your requirements. I'll get to that in a moment. So basically, I get all the snapshot IDs, and I get the count, the number of words in it, which is the number of snapshots, and I just print the number matched. And as long as there's something in the matched variable, which means there's some snapshots to delete, I loop through them and delete them. So I generally would use this in production, so you know what snapshot ID was deleted. But for the sake of morphing the snapshot ID for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna use substring, two different substrings, and put a couple of dots. You'll see what that means in a moment, and then delete that particular snapshot by passing that ID. Now I have the ID variable. Now I get the new ID because when you use variable assignment in this fashion, all the snapshot IDs have an extra double quote in them, so I'm just using sed to get rid of that. Hope that makes sense. I'm just gonna run this and see what happens. So if I just try to run this with no arguments, it's gonna say, okay, pass the filter string as the first argument, and gives you an example. I'll just copy this and just pass the date that we were looking for, which is 1/1 of 2022. So if I press enter, okay, so no such file or directory. Right, okay, so I've called the script something else, so I can't. Sorry about this, that's what I called it in my repo, but here we go. If I do this, it should find 8 matches. Interesting. Okay, so that's the date's wrong. So clearly I haven't prepared to record the video. So I'm passing the right date now because it's 2022-11, and it's found 8 snapshots, and it's deleting each of them. So just when it's deleting, it just prints the snapshot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all good. Now if I just refresh the page, yeah, no matching snapshots found. There we go. It's a really simple script. I'll show you how you can modify this to any other requirement. I can also change it to pass two params, but I think I'll probably leave it at this, and I'll let you. So let's say you have another tag. You called your tag something else. You've already got something in place that does this, and you don't have a delete on tag. You can match with different tags, right? Also, you can change the filter to not use a tag. You could change it to use the start date, the started date. So let me. Obviously, you'll have to try that out, and I'm sure it'll work. So if you've got questions, you can always comment on the video, and I'm happy to share a script that does match with other attributes. Let me know how you go. If you need any other types of content, please feel free to leave comments, and I'll try to make some. It was nice catching up with you after a long time. I will talk to you again soon. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.